Hey guys, welcome to Paw. Today we're going to be diving straight into the whisperings of the ASMR community and the drama Jim Shi ASMR has found himself in this week. Hi guys, some of you may be aware of recent events in the ASMR community involving me. I've made mistakes, lied to people and irreparably hurt them with my actions, which I'm sincerely sorry for. I'm not going to ask for forgiveness or understanding, but am going to take a break from uploading videos to allow some time for those affected to heal, reconnect with my wife and seek professional help. Thank you for your support and thank you for respecting my privacy during this time. Jim. Wow, so something is definitely going down and a lot of people had a lot to say in the comments. This top comment here really sent me on my rabbit hole, mentioning some Twitter where all of this beef allegedly started. For everyone wondering, this man tricked many people into believing they were in a long-term relationship, meeting them, having sex with them, exchanging gifts, all while he has a wife, and would just randomly stop the relationship out of nowhere. Full story on TeaForTwo Twitter. Yikes. Most people on YouTube were either commenting that they didn't know what was going on or how much they disliked what Jim was doing with these women. So let's jump over to Twitter and see exactly what is going on. So TeaForTwo appears to be another ASMR artist. I haven't heard of her. I haven't heard of Jim either, admittedly. So let's have a look at what she's got to say. Hey folks, I apologize in advance for unleashing hell, but it's been a long time coming. I'm not asking anyone to take sides and I'm not asking for sympathy. I fully expect to receive a huge amount of judgment and backlash, but I think it's the right to finally tell the truth. I think she meant the right time. I don't know, let's keep going. To preface what is likely to be a long and very controversial thread, here's a little background info about me. I'm demisexual, non-monogamous, primary partner of 7+ years into the local D/S and fetish scenes for 14-ish years. If you don't know what that is, I've got a few little definitions here for you to browse at your leisure. I have plenty of experience and understanding of unconventional relationship arrangements, but this right here is beyond belief. It's time to shed some light on the behaviours of a much-loved figure in the ASMR community, namely Jim Shi ASMR. His actions have affected many more than myself, and unfortunately this comes too late to save a great deal of heartache, but better late than never. Jim is categorically a narcissist, a pathological liar, and an emotional abuser. He has developed many relationships with people here in the community who have fallen for his declarations of love and lust. It's not my place to tell anybody's story but my own. Let's get this clear. For me to be attracted to someone, this is an exceptionally rare thing. It just doesn't happen, so when it does, I go all in. We started talking around the latter part of 2019. By the beginning of 2020, there was enough spark that we were willing to pursue. Therein lies the greatest mistake I have ever made. 17th of February 2020. I've always been sentimental about dates. My first visit to Brighton. As soon as I saw him, as soon as we touched, I fell in love. We made love, and I believed it. For his birthday, I gave him a day collar set. If you've seen Die Society, then maybe you will have seen it. A necklace, but also a bracelet, a symbol of his supposed commitment to me. Now I thought Die Society might be some weird Netflix original that I missed, but oh no, it's even more unusual. A very interesting ASMR series. I don't know, it's like horrorcore or something, but hey, each to their own. Nearly a year passes and our relationship grows, evolves, and becomes an increasingly vital part of my life. Then, out of the blue, it stops. January 4th, 2021. Everything is over, and piece by piece I begin to understand that I was not the only one. Far from it. There are endless layers of lies and manipulation. Even in the past few weeks, the dishonesty continued, until finally an acknowledgement, a confession. Friends, if you got this far, thank you. I'm lost and I'm broken, and at the very least I'm going to need the helping hand of a therapist. But I can't conceal the hurt anymore. No one else deserves to have gone through this, and if you have, please don't blame yourself. After her original thread, she made a few follow-up posts sort of explaining the situation in a bit more detail, and also shared a screenshot of someone reporting her and an email she received from Twitter. The comments were overwhelmingly positive and supportive of TeaForTwo ASMR. A lot of people are, sending their thoughts, prayers, warm wishes, whatever, her way, which is nice, that's lovely. But I'm still not exactly sure what's going on. Oh yeah, he has a wife. WTF, isn't he married? I'm so shocked. Even more shocking, some of the creators he did this with are married too. Why did they fall for it? Who are these other artists? It's none of my business. I'm not making names public, but let's say nothing is what it seems. It almost made me want to leave the community last year. I feel like this is a half story. He's very complimentary to me, but I took it as a nice guy. If he's married, why did you go there? It's okay if you don't understand. It's a complicated situation. He told me his wife knew about me. Open relationships have a range of boundaries. Feel free to ask him his side of the story. I just feel if you openly share this, you need to tell the full story. It reads you had a relationship and he ended it and you're hurt, but that happens in life. I'm not being rude, I'm curious, as I really respected him. If it was an open relationship, then okay, that's fair enough, but tell. Honey, I have years worth of texts, voice messages, pics, videos, and more. I'm not out here to attack him, I'm just calling out what happened. And I know from the amount of messages I've had that this is a big problem. Well, then that needs sharing. I want to know what I'm dealing with. That's only fair on other women. Please don't see me as attacking you. Were other people aware of this? I don't see why it needed to be aired if it wasn't to destroy him. It's a warning to others and a vote of solidarity. I will be there for every single person who has been taken advantage of by him. Just count yourself lucky. He's deleted social media, so I guess he doesn't want to be held accountable for his actions. I think we might be getting to the real story. I'll let you guys pause and read any of this if you like. I left it in because a lot of the original threads have been deleted, so this is the only place that you can read a lot of this. Another voice hopped into the conversation a bit later. Dear ASMR Gym community and the ASMR community, I've been made aware that Jim/Jim Chi has sent sexual messages to many girls and led them on, CCs and fans alike. As Jim's CM, I'm sorry this wasn't stopped sooner. I'm sorry to the community. DMs are open. You deserve to be heard. So for those who don't know, a CM is a community manager, as I can understand, and I think that this is someone that Jim would have paid to sort of be a moderator and just keep everything nice and clean in the community. A lot of people had lots of different things to say about this. I think that this is when most of the community sort of became aware of the situation, when Penley01 on Twitter posted this comment. Also, just to make this entirely transparent, in my particular case, this was way beyond messaging. This was meeting in person, a sexual relationship, and months upon months of lies and emotional abuse. I'm sorry to anyone who is hurting because of this. Trust me, I am too. And another ASM artist replied, for me, it was over a year of emotional abuse and manipulation. He has spread lies about me that made people hate me. I will not support or have his back on this. Who is she? If you're going to continue to support Jim after he used and abused me and so many other women, get the fuck away from me as far as possible. And this is where our story goes stagnant. In fact, this is where our original poster decides to delete her original thread. I'm not particularly sure why. Apparently she had threats to her safety, but she did say going into it that she was aware that, it was going to be very polarizing. But I guess we can respect her decision and just look at it here and not on Twitter. To recap, Jim ASMR has a wife. He got involved with lots of different ASM artists and fans, I'm guessing, and he led them on. And they thought that, there was going to be a long-term relationship at the end of there, but there was not, because he already had one at home. It's really unclear how much the wife knew about any of this. She could have been super on board with the open relationship. Maybe Jim thought he was in an open relationship and the wife just thought she was in a monogamous relationship, but I guess that's all speculation. We honestly have no idea unless Jim or the wife or we get some more of these receipts that TeaForTwo apparently has. So yeah, I guess this is where we'll leave the story, and hopefully we've got more to discuss very shortly. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, because I probably have 0 or 5 subscribers. So enjoy clicking that big red button and making me smile. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.